Hi everyone, I haven't made jack shit in a while, but in my defense I've been distracted. This isn't the video that I wanted to make, but I had a burst of inspiration and it's the best I can do. This is a tier list. How good it is up for you guys to decide. In fact, it's probably not great, and that's not what this video is about. This video is about what tier lists truly represent, and how the community has more control over character balance in Smash than they pretend to. See, tier lists are contingent on the rule set. The settings, legal stages, ban order, and more of the game all affect characters' strengths and weaknesses. While we think of characters as being inherently strong or inherently weak, and to some extent they probably are, their actual strength relative to one another relies entirely on the rule set, which means that we can use the rule set, and more importantly, the stage list, to tweak the meta towards emphasizing characters who we believe better represent what we like about the game. For example, fans of Melee probably believe that Fox is a healthy top tier for the game, because the Melee community likes characters with high depth, a fast pace of play, and difficult mechanical barrier to entry. On the other hand, they might dislike Puff because she has lower depth, rewards patience, and most of her barrier to entry is things like tracking habits and being able to handle frustration. This is why the Melee community implemented the ledge grab limit, and why players like DrugFox have devised rule sets where if players spend more than 2/3 of the game not touching the ground and the time runs out, they automatically lose. While the ledge grab limit worked spectacularly in making games more interactive, the airtime limit?
Rule set might need a little tweak.
It's so bad for you. It is so bad for you.
Dude,
you're so disadvantaged.
I grabbed the ledge like once that entire game, and it was 41 seconds.
Yeah, you
Pop
did.
the balloon. What the fuck am I supposed to do?
All your moves are in the air. Yeah.
It's like 10 seconds I have to come down with.
It's safe to say that the airtime limit was a mistake. However, DrugFox's rule set, despite being kinda cringe overall, does one thing that I agree with. It's on Yoshi's story. Yoshi's story is probably the most interactive stage in Melee, and it buffs Falco and Marth to create a really neat meta where floaties are trash, especially since it takes away counterpicks that tend to be degenerative, like Dreamland, and makes Marth on FD not a problem anymore either. You could run a similar concept on a more Fox-centric stage, like a frozen Pokemon Stadium if you're into that, but the point is that instead of legalizing stages because they're simply not worth banning, the community has the power to pick and choose what stages house a meta they truly believe they would enjoy. The Ultimate community could run with the same concept by banning Kalos to nerf Min and platform camping. Rishi had an interesting take on this with his Jungle Jam rule set, which I thought was pretty cool. In short, by banning stages not because they're unfair stages, but because they buff degenerative characters, we could create a healthier meta for Smash games. See you.